Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. Today I decided we're just gonna do my nails and chat. So a little bit different, but I have a fun fact. So when I was in cosmetology, and this is just for my viewers to get to know me, and hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. So when I first embarked on doing nails, like I said, I went to school. It was like a vocational school. And at the time, I was young, and it was during the years where I never completed anything. I had so much other stuff going on. But anyways, long story short, I said, okay, I'm going to take a stab at acrylic. Wrong. My first sets were super lumpy. Application was lumpy, and I'm sure everybody's is when they first get started. But I was so confident, and I thought that I knew exactly what I was doing, and I did my mom's nails. And it turns out I was doing claw nails before claw nails were even a thing. And it was hilarious. She called it the bear claw nail. And I put it on so thick. The apex was so high. I remember when I picked up my bead, it was so dry. And I still put it on the nail, not knowing the whole thing about the ratio with the monomer and acrylic, letting it even polymerize. So when I put it on the nail, it had some dry spots on it, and I thought, oh, this is nothing that a little bit of filing can't fix, right? And I wore it like that, and my mom had the hardest time. I walked around with a nail file. As you can see, I don't anymore. My application has gotten so much better. I actually don't usually use acrylics. I usually just use hard gel and polygel, and I will be posting more on that. But this is my first transitional set from spooky to winter. I am usually a gothic girl, and so yeah, that's a little fun fact about me. I have a full-time job. I am a full-time mom and a full-time wife. So my life is very, very busy. I don't exactly have all the time in the world to play in my nail stuff. One day when the kids grow up and move out, I'll have my own nail room. So yeah, that's funny about me. What about my viewers? What funny experience have you had doing nails? Do you have like a funny nail story that you would like to share? If you do, share them in my comments. I would love to hear some funny stories about you and your nail journey, because we all got to start somewhere, right? And here I am starting this with you because of some lovely encouragement from some lovely ladies. First, I want to shout out to Sugar Clips Nails, Nana Ange Nails It, Lip Smacking Nails, Linda, Tara, Christine, everyone, Cordy, everyone who has been there for me and has been supporting me throughout this journey. I just want to thank you so much. I do also want to shout out to my mom, who is my sidekick. She is the lady that you see on my page. If you want to go check it out, she is the cutest. I always have so much fun when I go out with my mom. And let's get to my job. So, my job is a full-time job that can be stressful at times. More so because I deal in customer service, and for some reason my customers feel like they are entitled, and I do feel like customers have the right to be the best treated. But when you're buying something and you decide you don't like it, or for some reason it's just not what you expected, you return it, no questions asked, and fine. You don't ask for a refund for a product you've already used up. I don't understand. I don't understand why people are so mean. Mean. But that's neither here nor there. Anyhow, I also want to give you a little insight about me. I am a new channel. I am an artist at heart. I love doing my hair, nails, makeup. Well, I don't do makeup too much anymore. Chica says hi. Chica is an American bully, and she is a bully 100%. But she is a big old teddy bear, and she loves her daddy. And it's so funny because I'm the one that feeds her. I'm the one that bathes her. I'm the one that walks her. I'm the one that does everything for her. And she's excited to see me when I come home from work, but she will not leave my husband's side. And sometimes I'm like, listen, Linda, get off my bed. He's my husband. And I didn't use sound while I was recording because I was watching a movie and I didn't want the movie to be my background noise because I didn't want to deal with any legalities later on if music was playing and I didn't have the license to use it or promote their song. I was watching an old school movie yesterday and it was Casino and foul language and all that stuff, but it is what it is. Whatever. You gotta love those old school movies, right? Another fun fact, the first movie I ever saw in the movie theater was Scarface. And my mom took me to see Scarface, and it was the funniest thing because in the middle of the movie, I was like a toddler and screamed out the word, fuck. It was great. And you know what? I remember, and this is just like one of those random memories that you have from your childhood. But I remember being in my mom's house and running down the hallway in a diaper, hiding and just saying, fuck, 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 fuck. Like, I love that word. It's part of my language or whatever. Or don't. just make sure whatever you use is for you. Anyhow, I am finishing up this acrylic, and I just want to say that this is not my typical set that I would do. And also my phone had ran out of battery. So you won't see everything, but I did take pictures at the end and videos at the end, so you will be able to see everything. But this is not a tutorial, and this is not what this video is. It's just a do my nails with me and get to know me a little bit. And so I will let my viewers watch me and see me grow as a content creator, and hopefully that what I post you guys will really enjoy. I'm actually getting ready for work right now and making sure I have everything together, so if you do hear me pause, or if you do notice that I am just kind of everywhere in the video right now, I gotta get ready for work. Gotta walk the dog. Gotta get her situated. And this is my life. I do really love doing nails now. And now that they have so much fun stuff to put on your nails, there are so many more styles that from when I first started doing nails. There's like so much more you can do, and like so many wild and crazy designs. And this is my first business casual set of the season. No more spooky nails. My last summer set was a lollipop set, and I think it was green and yellow with some chrome and some rhinestones. And I decided when I used that striping tape, I used caviar beads, and I figured out the easiest way to use the caviar beads is to just use your dotting tool and pick up your caviar beads with your dotting tool, because the caviar beads are so tiny that the wax pencil is just a little bit too big for the caviar beads. You can use the wax pencil, but I just found it easier to use my tiniest dotting tool that I have. And the glue that I use for that is the LGN Pro. It is my absolute favorite. I really had fun with this set though. I really had fun. I am self-taught, so nothing I learned in school taught me anything. Everything I learned from trial and error and just going with it. I have not yet had complaints when I do my friends' nails or anything like that. I do other people's nails, as you see in my first videos. My first sets that I ever posted were a couple of different people's nails, so I do other people's nails. I don't just do my nails, but mostly friends and family. And I do have a couple of other people that are interested in me doing their nails, but I guess until I have an actual setup where I'm not just at my kitchen table, where I actually have a manicure desk and everything is all in one area, then I'll probably get into doing that. But for now, we'll just keep posting videos, and I'll see if I can try to get my subscribers up to 50. I am pretty close now. I think I only need like 22 before I can start going live. And I am really anticipating that, actually. I think it will be much more interaction, a lot more interaction, entertaining to watch, because it won't be edited, it won't be scripted. It's just go with the flow, and if I mess up, I mess up. Watch me fix it. And I think that is just like so fun. I love watching Sugar go live. She always has the most amazing sets, and she is so creative, and she has disasters, and they are beautiful disasters. And I just want another shout out to my lip smacking nails friends and family. I first want a amazing woman, Nana Ange. She has always been so supportive, and not only Sugar and those two ladies have been the reason that I always post, and Sugar always is there for me to give me the best advice and tips when I'm recording a video. Eventually I will get there. This is just the beginning. So I know that I have a lot more to learn still, and I am happy with it. I'm willing to keep on trying and keep on messing up and keep on making beautiful, gorgeous nail art. Because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's art, and art is in the perception of your own eyes, and not just what somebody expects or the norm. It comes from within, and it shows who you are as a person, and deep down, letting your creativity just filter through some of the emotions we have. I know it is for me. Doing nails has been so comforting for me. It helps me with my anxiety. It takes me to another place where I don't have to be worried about what anyone thinks, or it's just me and my nails. Well, I don't know what else to say, guys. Sorry about the notifications. I know that I should put my phone on silent so that does not come through on the other end. I know that it does come through on the other end. I should have done that. like I said, I am also trying to get ready. I have to walk the dog and get her out the door. When I first adopted my daughter, not my daughter, my dog, she is my daughter actually. But when I first adopted my dog, she was so funny. She was so quiet. She wouldn't even play or nothing. She just was so timid. Now she's just like the zoomies everywhere, back and forth in the house. And I used to take her to work with me every day. That was nice. And I'm just putting my final touches on here. All the gel arts. I know I am all over the place. I told you I would be. But such is life. I'll be happy the day that I can retire and can just focus on nails and stuff like that. And I won't have to worry about so much hurrying up and getting my nails together and stuff before I have to go to work and get up early in the morning the next day. I can't link the gel polishes. They were actually discontinued. I think the reason why they were discontinued was because they didn't apply like the other gels. And so I think that is the main reason why they were discontinued. If you watched it this far, please do me a favor. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It does help me out and it will get me that much more closer to my goal of going live. I'm not trying to make $1 million. I just want to go live. I just really want to share my experience and go live. I think it's going to be so much fun. That is really all that I really want. Thank you, Nana Ans. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Cordy. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Nana Ange. Thank you, The Polished Phoenix. Thank you, Kiara Creations. I just love you so much, Kiara. You are like my favorite content creator in the whole wide world. If you have not subscribed to Kiara, please go subscribe to her as well. Thank you, Lip Smacking Nails crew. Thank you everybody. Thank you, my friends and family. You know who you are. There's no need for me to say your names on here. And thank you to my beautiful, lovely babies. I would not be doing this if it was not for you. And thank you, big shout out to my hubby he is so supportive. But I will let you guys watch the last 3 more minutes of this video, and I will see you next time, guys.